Hey everybody, in today's video I thought I would show you some of the features on the Birdfy Smart Duo birdhouse that I enjoy, just in case there's somebody else out there thinking about buying the item and just wants to get a little bit more information about it. So the first thing that I really like is this is the only smart birdhouse I've ever used that has two cameras. You've got one camera here that's keeping an eye on anything coming and going in or out of the birdhouse, but you also have a second camera on the inside of the house that hopefully you can see okay. It's right up there. This one has a light on it, so at any point you can look and see what's going on inside of the birdhouse, and you can control that light setting. We'll talk about that here in a little bit. The next thing that's really great is they have this plexiglass piece that you can put inside of the birdhouse. This comes out as well. A lot of birdhouses actually have this, where if I open the house and I did have a nest in there, nothing's going to fall out because you've got this glass piece. It basically keeps all of the contents in the house and it keeps you from disturbing the nest. But the great thing is they also have this nest tray. This nest tray is the most sturdy nest tray I've ever seen, and they have 3 different levels of height that you can put that nest tray. So you can put it as high or as low as you want it, or you can remove the nest tray completely if you don't want to use a nest tray. The birdhouse is really well made. It's really thick, but some of the features really make it unique. Look at the thickness of this wood, and then it's got like a coating on it where it's kind of slick, and it's great because it keeps moisture from tearing up that wood. Any kind of water that I've had get on this, I even had snow get on it, hasn't hurt it at all. The other thing is there's just some little things like the hardware that they use to close the birdhouse. I've had plenty of birdhouses in the past where you have basically a little screw over here that you open or you close. I mean, this one, it's almost like a kitchen cabinet. I mean, it closes and locks into place. You've got real hardware. You also have your predator guards. On the other side of this predator guard, I'll show you some. They have metal screws. So when you screw it in, you're not just taking a screw and doing it. They've got predefined holes that are built for screwing in your different predator guards, or different size holes if you're trying to attract different birds. So the roof is really great. You've got this wood piece up top here that covers the whole house, but then you've got this little area here to where, I don't know how well you're going to see this, there are some ventilation holes on the top of the birdhouse. So this piece is going to keep rain, snow, any kind of bad weather from getting in your house. But your birds on the inside, especially down here, I'm in South Texas where it gets really hot, you've always got air ventilation for your birds. As advertised, it comes with a solar panel. This one solar panel powers both of your cameras. I've had mine out now for about a month. I've yet to have to charge it. I've had visitors. It's been at 100%, and we're in the winter time. We're not getting a whole lot of sunshine, so the solar panel does a great job. If you've ever used smart feeders before, or bird cameras, you know it's a real pain when you have to take in the camera. This one, you can basically leave it out here. Don't worry about it. You can live stream, you can do whatever you want. I've yet to have to charge the batteries. Now there's different ways you can mount this, but I really like the way they have it. This piece on the back of the birdhouse comes already on your birdhouse. This metal piece they give you, as well as these clamps. I've got mine on a pole because I want to use a predator guard. All I did is I mounted this back piece onto the pole, and you just simply lift up the house, put it back down whenever you want to take it in. All right, so that was some of the things I like about the birdhouse itself. Now we're going to go look at some of the features I like about the app. But before we do that, I'm going to ask for a favor. Click on that like button if you're enjoying this video. Maybe think about subscribing to my channel as well. All I post is birds or birding related items on this channel. So if you click that like button, it really helps get my video out there to other people. Let's go look at the Birdfy app. This is a totally free app, doesn't cost anything. I'm going to show you some of the features that I like best about it. So there's a lot of smart birdhouses out there that you can go and do a live view into your birdhouse. But what's great about this one is when I go to the birdhouse and I click on that play button, not only am I going to get a live view of my birdhouse, I'm also going to see that outside camera. So I can see both cameras simultaneously, see what the outside of my house has got going on, as well as what the inside has going on. The other thing that's really cool, I've never seen on another birdhouse, is if you look up top here, I can see what's the temperature, as well as what's the humidity level at my birdhouse. I've also got my battery life, and I can also click record down here at the bottom. I can turn on the sound, so on and so forth, but it's really unique to be able to see two cameras at the same time. You'll notice those three dots in the upper right hand corner while we're in our live view. If I click on that, one of the options is live stream. So you could actually connect your birdhouse to your YouTube account or your Twitch account, whatever it is you usually stream with, and you could actually have a live stream so people out there can look and see what's going on at your birdhouse real time as long as you've got the stream up. So just like the Birdfy smart bird feeders, the birdhouse will give you a notification if you've got this feature turned on, letting you know anytime something's going on at your house. So you'll notice these notifications below. Those are from my feeder. This top one that says story update, Eastern bluebird is checking out your Birdfy nest, tells me that a bird is checking out the house. The birdhouse works a little bit different than the bird feeders in that it shows you kind of categories. Now in my case, I've yet to have any birds nest, but if they did, it would start storing those images under nesting, and then once they lay their eggs, it would be under incubation, so on and so forth. So it kind of keeps a storyline of what happens in your birdhouse. I did want to mention on any one of these videos, you can download all of them, you could share all of them, or you could just pick and choose specific ones. So here's one of a downy woodpecker. If I wanted to, I could just simply click on the little down icon to download it. I could also click on the other icon and I could share it with the Birdfy community. It's one of my favorite things about the Birdfy products is that you have a community out there that you can share it with, and you can talk to other birders. So I'm simply going to share it, and it's been successfully shared with the community. You can also click on the little star icon at the bottom, and you can save birds to what's called your collection. I'll go ahead and I'll save this one just to show you. I'm going to collect it. And then what's nice is inside of the app, it basically keeps the collection of birds that you've identified in your yard, and you can have multiple images per bird. So if you wanted to save, several images of a certain bird, you could do that. You can see I've got 2 images saved of the northern cardinal, but it kind of keeps a grouping or a listing of all the different birds that you've captured in your yard. Now again, I've got their smart bird feeder as well as the birdhouse. So some of these images you're seeing up here are from my feeder, and then this one down here that we just saved is from my birdhouse. So if you've got multiple products of theirs, it all gets merged in the same app. I've done some videos on their bird feeder as well if you're interested in checking that out. So I mentioned earlier the inside light inside of the birdhouse. I did want to show you some of the settings for the birdhouse. I can't show you all of them because the video would be too long, but I'm in the app. I'm going to simply click on the home button. I'm going to click on the 3 lines up top on the left. And this is going to show you all of your devices. And I'm going to go down there. You can see my Birdfy nest. You're going to notice the little gear icon out to the side of it. This is where you can go in and adjust your settings. Some of these settings are the same even if you have their feeder. For example, device sharing. It's great. I could actually share this with anybody I want to, and they would be able to look at my birdhouse or my bird feeder, depending on which device I share, totally free. So maybe I want to share it with my grandmother or something like that who enjoys birds. She doesn't have to buy a bird house or a feeder. She can simply just look at mine. So it's a really great feature that Birdfy does. Regarding the light though, under your device settings, you've got an option for light, and you can actually put it on a schedule. Maybe you want to have that light on at all times. I don't really know why you would want to do that, but if you wanted to, you could put it on all the time. You can turn it off completely where the light never turns on. The only reason I would think you would want to do that is if you're trying to preserve battery life. Again, battery life has not been an issue so far for me. Auto would mean whenever there's movement and it's dark enough, it'll automatically come on, or you could set it on a schedule and you could build whatever schedule you want to for that light to be on inside of the birdhouse. All right, so that concludes all the features I wanted to show you with the birdhouse. I'm going to leave you with some downloaded videos that I downloaded from my birdhouse so you can get an idea of the quality of the videos. I also wanted to mention I have a link to this birdhouse in the description of this video, and if you use my link and the promo code that's there, you can get 15% off. My link is directly from the Birdfy site, so if you use it, you're getting it directly from the manufacturer, and again, as a thank you from my bird channel, 15% off. I hope the video helped. Thanks for watching. If it did help, don't forget to hit that like button. Have a good day. Happy birding.